So this has been written by Alphonso Daudet. Okay, he was a French novelist. The Last Lesson, a short story, okay, set against the backdrop of the Franco-Prussian War. So this story has been set up against the backdrop of the Franco-Prussian War, which deals with the occupation of Alsace-Lorraine in the year 1870. So this story is about the Franco-Prussian War, and in this story we learn about the occupation of the area in France, Alsace-Lorraine. Now, because this story has been written by a French author, Alphonso Daudet, so this entire story will show us the perspective of the French. This will show us the perspective of the French. The story tells us what happens when there's an attempt. So this story tells us what happens when there's an attempt to slowly sever. Sever means to break, to damage the tie between people and its language by a powerful enemy. The Last Lesson is a great reminder on how we cannot take our language for granted and how important it is to love and learn one's language in order to protect one's individual and collective identity. So this chapter or this story by Alphonso Daudet, the French novelist, this shows the importance of language. Your language is not just a means of communication, it is your identity. It is your identity, okay? And if you lose your language, you lose your identity. If you lose your language, you lose your freedom. You lose your freedom. So this lesson, okay, this chapter is a great reminder of how we cannot take our language for granted and how important it is to love and learn one's language to protect your individual and collective identity. The story is also a sharp and poignant reminder on how important it is not to put off learning. Now, this story or this chapter not only teaches us the importance of language, but this is also about the importance of learning and education in one's life. This is also about the importance of learning and education in one's life. Its beauty lies in its patriotic appeal. So there are three themes running side by side, you can say. One is the importance of language. The second is the importance of learning, and definitely this story or this chapter also has a patriotic flavor to it. This also has the undercurrent of patriotism. Okay, so there are three themes you can say. One is the importance of language, second is the importance of education, and of course there is patriotism. There is patriotism also. Now, the author takes a humane look at a teacher's self-appraisal and his grief at the impending separation. So because this is the schoolmaster's last day, it is his last lesson. He had been teaching in that school for many years. Understand now. So this story has been written by a French novelist, Alphonso Daudet. So in this chapter you will see like the entire story is from the perspective of what the French felt, what the French saw, okay, at that place of Alsace-Lorraine.